So now we'll do the next category, remainder problems. So here we know that property that dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, which is called Euclid's division algorithm. So we'll just use the divisor into quotient plus remainder. So using this logic, whenever you are going to expand x plus a power n, suppose you think this is the dividend, and let us assume the divisor is x. So first I'll write the expansion. We know expansion is nc naught x power n minus 0 a power 0, which is 1. nc1 x power n minus 1 a power 1. Proceeding like this, you will have nc n minus 1 x power, difference of these two is 1, a power n minus 1. Last term will be ncn x power 0 a power n. So you see that except the last term, all others are having x. So if you take x common, I can write this as nc naught x power n minus 1. Then nc1 x power n minus 2 into a 1 power I can reduce. Last one nc n minus 1 a power n minus 1 because x is already taken common. And this last term is ncn is 1, a power n will remain. So you see that except a power n term, all the other terms are x into something. So we can just write this as x into some lambda. All this you can call it as some lambda. Lambda x plus a power n. Where if x is an integer, this whole thing will be integer because already you know that nc naught, nc1 will be integers. If x is an integer, all these are integers. So it is x into some integer plus a power n. So whenever you come across x plus a power n as the dividend, if x is the divisor, you can write x into lambda, where lambda is some quotient, a power n is the remainder. And in case if there is a negative sign here, you should write this as lambda x plus a is replaced with minus a. But remember, remainder should always be positive. If you get negative, you can add and subtract something, make it positive later. Remainder should always be positive. If you get negative by any chance here, you have to add and subtract something and then make it positive. And that we'll see how to do in the question itself. And whenever it is x plus 1 power expansion, you can write lambda x plus 1 power n is 1 only. And if it is x minus 1 power n, it is lambda x plus minus 1 power n. So remember this as shortcut. For all such questions, we can directly write this. We need not write the full expansion what I wrote. So this is all reduced into this format, where x is the divisor here, a power n is the remainder. So this is the remainder r. So let us do some questions on this to get clarity. So I'll just take up some questions from previous JEE only. The remainder when 3 power 2022 is divided by 5. So this question is from JEE 2022. The options are 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you divide this with 5, what is the remainder? You can try this. So how do you start? 3 power 2022. Divisibility with 5 means if it is divisible by 10, it will also be divisible by 5. You cannot get 10 in powers of 3, but you can get 9. And 9 is closer to 10. So you can write 3 square power. What is 2022? 2 into 1011. Like this you can write 3 square power 1011 or 9 power 1011. Write this 9 as 10 minus 1. Then as I told you, if there is something like x minus a power n, how do you write that? X power n? Sorry, lambda x plus minus a power n. This is how you write it. So using this, you can actually write it as lambda into x is 10 minus 1 power 101. 1011, sorry. And minus 1 power odd number is minus 1. So this will become 10 lambda minus 1. So if you got the value of that as 10 lambda minus 1, this is in the form of lambda x plus a power n. You wrote that this should be remainder, but negative sign cannot be there. So what we'll do is, first I'll write this 10 lambda as 5 into 2 lambda because I want to check divisibility with 5, not with 10. And if I want to make the remainder positive, as I told you, I have to add and subtract something. So what should be that something? Since you are checking divisibility with 5, you can add or subtract something which can make it 5. So minus 4 plus 4 if I do, I'll get 5 into 2 lambda. And this part is minus 5 plus 4. Take 5 common in these two. It will be 5 into some 2 lambda minus 1 plus 4. So you can also call it as some 5q plus 4. So if it is in the form of 5q plus r is the remainder. So remainder would be 4. So then I'll give you another question. The remainder when 2021 power of 2023 is divided by 7 is. This is from JEE 2022 again. Options are 1, 2, 5 and 6. Actually, because divisibility is with 7 and they give a big number, so you divide 2021 with 7 and see. So it is 7 into how much? 7 2s 14. Then you will get 6 here, 62. 7 8s are 56. 61 you will get. 7 8s are 56 and you will get remainder as 5. So it is in this format. So 2021 can be written like this. Multiple of 7 plus 5. So in general, you can say it is 7 into, instead of writing the big number, I'll just call it as some 7m plus 5 whole power 2023. This m can be any number. Here it is 288. And whenever it is in the form x plus a power n, what did I tell you? X plus a power n can be written as some lambda x plus a power n. So if I use this, I can just say lambda into x is nothing but 7m plus a power n is nothing but 5 power 2023. So multiple of 7. So 7 into lambda into m is some q plus 5 power 2023. And since the divisibility is with 7, this is the remainder, but still you have to simplify the 5 power 2023. How will you simplify that?
7 minus 2 whole power
You can
202.
change in terms of 7, it will become 2, but again 2 power 2023, we have to simplify. So any other way for doing it? So how do you simplify the 5 power 2023 part? So this we can skip and just check for this only. So 5 power 2023. Suppose you write 5 into 5 power 2022. This will become 5 into 5 square. I'll otherwise take 5 cube power. How many times will cancel? 3 6 are 18. 3 7s are 21. 3 4 674. So 5 into 125 power 674. And since you want to check divisibility with 7, you can write this 125 as 7 into something. If I divide with 7, what do you get? 125 by 7 if I do. I'll get something like this. So 7 into 17 plus I'm getting 6. But again, it is a bigger number. You have to again expand that. So you'll have to think of getting a 1 there. If you get 1, it's always better. So it's not divisible by this. So what is the number which is divisible by 7 in this? Other than 125, closer to that. If I take 126, is it divisible? Yeah. So you write 126 minus 1 because 126 is divisible by 7. How many times it is divisible? 7 into 7 1 7 7 8 7 into 18 minus 1. So definitely you can see when you expand, because there is 7 here, 7 into something, you will get a multiple of 7. You will get some multiple of 7, some 7m plus minus 1 power 674. And minus 1 power 674 will be anyway plus 1. So it is 5 into 7m plus 1 inside. So if you open the bracket, it is 7 into 5m plus 5. So it is a multiple of 7. 7 into some q I can call it as plus 5. So this is the remainder, q is the quotient. So answer is 5. So that manipulation you should get actually. That is the main problem. But mainly why I chose 126, because in multiple of 7, the one which is divisible is not 125, it is 126. That's why I took 126. Then third problem, I'll give this from JEE 2022 again. There's one more question. The remainder when 7 power 2022 plus 3 power 2022 is divided by 5 is. The options are 0, 2, 3 and 4. So you can try this. So you see in powers of 7, you can get 49, which is close to 50. 50 and 5 can be related. Similarly, in powers of 3, you can get 3 square 9. 9 is close to 10. 10 and 5 can be related. You think like that and start. So here your aim is to involve 10. Here you have to involve 49 and then 50. Yeah, so 7 power 2022 can be written as 7 square power 1011, which is 49 power 1011, and involve 50. So 50 minus 1 power 1011. So it is in the form of x minus a power n. So it will be lambda x, that is lambda into 50, plus minus a power means minus 1 power 1011. And because the power is odd, you'll get a minus sign. So 50 lambda minus 1. And since you have to check divisibility with 5, you write this as 5 into 10 lambda minus 1. And since remainder cannot be negative, you subtract 4, add 4, so that you can get 5 here and you can take it common. So you'll get 5 lambda, 5 into 10 lambda minus 5 plus 4. So this is a multiple of 5, you can say 5 into 10 lambda minus 1 plus 4. So you can call it as some m or something. So 5m plus 4, where m is some integer. And again, if you consider the power, like what is the other power? 3 power 2022. This can be written as 3 square power 1011. That is 9 power 1011. And you can write 9 as 10 minus 1 power 1011 here. So this will be like x minus a power n. So lambda into x is lambda into 10 plus minus 1 power 1011. So that is 10 lambda minus 1. Again, because divisibility is with 5, take this as 5 into 2 lambda. And you have minus 1 here, add and subtract 4. So this will become a multiple of 5 plus 4 again. So multiple of 5. So 5n plus 4. So now when you add both the expansions. What are the expansions? 7 power 2022 plus 3 power 2022. If you add, the first one is in the form of, we got it as 5m plus 4. Second one we got in the form of 5n plus 4. So if you combine 5m and 5n, it is 5 into m plus n plus 4 is 8. Again, 8 also is 5 plus 3. This is also 5 plus 3. So this whole thing can be a multiple of 5 plus 3 is the remainder. So this can be clubbed with 5. So this is something like 5q plus 3. So 3 is your remainder. Then question number 4. Again, this is from JEE 2023. They asked the question like this. The fractional part of the number 4 power 2022 by 15 is equal to 4 by 15, 1 by 15, 8 by 15 and 14 by 15. You can try this. So 4 power 2022 by 15. 15 is close to 16. In powers of 4, you can get 16. So you write 4 square power 1011 by 15. That is 16 power 1011 by 15. And 16 is 15 plus 1. So 15 plus 1 power 1011 by 15. So if it is in the form x plus a power n, it will be lambda x. So 15 lambda plus 1 power anything is 1 by 15. So you are getting this as lambda plus 1 by 15, where lambda is some integer and 1 by 15 is obviously a fraction. So the fractional part of that is therefore 1 by 15. It was a very direct question. So second option is the answer. Then question number 5. This is from JEE 2023. Let the number 22 power 2022 plus 2022 power 22 leave the remainder alpha when divided by 3 and beta when divided by 7. Beta when divided by 7. Then alpha square plus beta square is equal to. So first option is 20. Second option is 13. Third option is 5. And fourth option is 10. So all of you try this. So 22 power 20, 22 plus 20, 22 power 22. So if you are checking divisibility with 3, you can write this 22 as 21 plus 1 because 21 is divisible by 3. 3 sevens are 21. So power 20, 22. And already 20, 22 is sum of digits is 6. This is already divisible. So you raise it to some power also, it will be a multiple of 3 only. So some 3 lambda. And this one, it is like x plus a power n. So it will be some lambda x, or I'll take lambda 1 here. So this is some lambda 2 into 21. Or anyway, if it is divisible by 21, I can directly write 7, multiple of 7. So it will be some 7 lambda 2 plus 1 power anything is 1 plus 3 lambda 1. Sorry, I want 3, so I'll take 3. Because anyway, 7 into 3, 3 into 7, both are 21. So it is divisible by 7 as well as 3, but I want to check with 3, so I'll write 3. So these two in a club, it is a multiple of 3. So 3 into some lambda plus 1. So that means when it is divided by 3, 1 is the remainder. So they said alpha is the remainder when divided by 3, so alpha has to be 1. Similarly, when you're checking divisibility of this with 7, 22 power 20, 22 plus 20, 22 power 22, when you're checking divisibility with 7. So this is anyway 21 is divisible by 7. So 21 plus 1 power 20, 22. And here 2020 is not divisible by 7, but 2023 I think
2023 minus 1.
Yeah. So then if this will be a multiple of 21 plus 1 power this value. So multiple of 21 is also a multiple of 7. So 7 into some mu1 plus 1. Second one, 2023, if it is divisible, so you'll get a multiple of 2023, which is a multiple of 7 also. And you'll get minus 1 power 2022, which is plus 1. So 7 into mu1 plus mu2 plus 2. So it's a multiple of 7 plus 2 means when you divide with 7, remainder is 2, so beta is 2. So if alpha is 1, beta is 2, alpha square plus beta square will be obviously 5. So therefore, 3 is the correct answer.